Welcome to Potatoes. Today I shall begin the second series on YouTube that I'm doing. We will be playing Force of Nature. Start right off and then I'll start describing the basics. We'll make a world and launch off in a brand new game. Now, this game is kind of a sandbox quest-driven progression, harvesting, build your base style game as well. Kind of a survival aspect, although you do not need to worry about your food and stamina levels, although health and stamina is in the game, but that is more just a resource to use. Stamina allows you to harvest. It does come back over time, as does health. But they set you up kind of on a quest-based storyline. So you do need to follow the objectives in the quest in order to progress levels. It's a basic rundown in the game, but should be starting right about now. It is procedurally generated or random generated, so it will be different each time you create a new game. However, the game is saved, of course, so your progress will be retained upon you starting. And here we go, waking up on the beach. What is this place? Okay, pick up the ruby chip. Which you do by just clicking on it. Now we need to get some palm leaves and some splinters, which will be items right from the ground, holding space as you move around. As you can see, that turns on the labels over the items. Pick up what we need for the first quest briefly. Splinters, palm leaves. I don't believe we have an axe yet, so we'll need to get, if you kick these, which is the right mouse button, branches do fall in the beginning. Later, once we get an axe, we can just chop through that. Approximately half of the resources on the bushes will come out by kicking it, and then the other half you will need an axe. But the way the game is set up, if you run it with an axe directly, you will get the entire stack of what was in the bush or tree. The same applies for many of the food trees. You can kick some of the food out without a weapon or axe. Layers. Okay. It's kind of beach cleanup to start. Picking up the items we will need to begin our first couple quests. Okay. Let's open the Q key. Opens the quest menu. Craft a rope. And the C key will open the crafting recipe. Crafting menu, I should say. The palm leaf and a splinter or a knife. Select the splinters to start. Okay. And created our first rope. And next we craft a stone knife. We need for that to craft, we need one rope and splinters. Now we've got the splinters. The rope actually is still in the crafting station, so we take that. Now if we return to the stone knife, we now have it in the inventory to use. Okay. As soon as that's done, it should update our crest log. Now to make a bonfire. What do we need for the bonfire construction? Let's see, I believe we have what we need when we're doing the C key. No, that is in, that's right, I believe it's D by default for the construction menu or building menu. And we want a bonfire. So we can create, we need 5 sticks and I have 4. Isn't that always the way? Okay, and sticks also are items that are easily obtained by bushes. Suspect there's probably a few more just lying about, actually. By hitting the inventory, which I believe is the I key by default, opens the screen there, and that you move with the WASD, but that will always keep what is on the ground within range of you available as well. So another way you'll see me going with that inventory open quite a bit as I am playing through things. Hitting space will allow you to spin around the camera while you're in this screen. Otherwise, just moving the mouse will change your point of view when you're in the main window. Okay, did I get 5 sticks? Yes, I did. So let's see. This is going to be our starting spot. This is where we start. We'll spawn future in the game if I do die. So we'll put the campfire right over here. The B menu, constructions, bonfire. As you can see, it is on a grid basis as you place items that is red where something else is, but we will be able to clear that stuff out of the way at a later date. For now, we'll just put the campfire, put it right along the sandy front. Now you can see as well as I'm kicking, it does take stamina down to perform activities as well, but that does not apply for crafting. Put a few more of these so I can. Okay, now take a look in our bonfire and what can we craft here? Fried meat, glowing ember. Start there. Let's see. One clay pan. I can't make the axe yet. Guess I need more sticks. I'm trying to get the early stages of the game, of course. Splinter, banana, leaf. As you can see, it does get rather dark at night as well. So with that in mind, I'll just kick a few more of these bushes in the nighttime, and we'll shade off until the daytime I will return. Okay, backlight time. Just kicking a few more sticks here. This is the second of the bushes that we can kick like this to get basic resources until we get our tools going. Okay, and you notice my stamina is down to 0 now as well. Because again, that is used for harvesting, but not picking up or crafting. So continue running around, picking up the splinters. Click on the wheat, and that gives us both seeds and wheat. Seeds we will be able to use soon to grow food as well. Once we get our plots of land going. And of course right here in the beginning, just click everything, pick it all up, because it all has a use. pretty much all has a use in the game. There's only a couple items I've not discovered a use for as yet, but I have a suspicion that they will in time have a use. So pick them all up for now. Things do not rot when they get on the ground. They just sit there. So as a matter of starting off, especially, I will start creating stacks of resources just about the basic campfire in our base as it does grow. Okay, let's go back to the base, or a base campfire, as it were. Okay, now in our quest, we need to get the new level is our next quest. Okay, now in the inventory screen within characteristics here, this is how you level up. Okay, so for the next level button you hit, you need one rope to level up. So I will create that quickly. Okay, and now we have created the stone knife. That is a better crafting tool than the splinter. When we do have multiple tools in the inventory, as we craft either locally within our character or on crafting stations later in the game, that will always give us option if we have different choices to load the better weapon in, or tool, I should say. Okay. Well, let's level for the next level. Now we have the rope. We need 2 splinters. If we hit get level, it has now updated. Now for the next level, now we're level 2, that is, but for next level 3, you can see what we will need to create. Okay. Let's see, for quest log, more tools. Now we can make our axe and our pick from within the crafting menu, I think. Yes. Stone axe. Okay, we need a rope for that. Got plenty of splinters and sticks. Okay, go back, and stone pick. Again, is one rope. We have plenty of sticks and splinters, so we will make 2 more stone, or just ropes rather. One, 2. Take those. Now we can create a stone pick. And when that is completed, we will create the stone axe. Axe is used again for the bushes as well as trees. And then the stone pick is to harvest metal and stone from the rock spawns. This over here is one. Not sure. Looks like it might be copper. It's hard to tell at a glance. Sometimes they are different colored, depending upon what resource it is they're carrying. So we will be able to tell ahead of time. Okay, have our stone pick. Now we will also create the stone axe. Okay, check our. Okay, we also, oh yeah, that's right, the digging stick. And I create some glowing embers from the fireplace as well. Let's see. Now we have some sticks, so we'll make a few of these. These are also the basic fuel for crafting other items, especially with the workstations and tables as you get later on. Okay. want another rope. Take the axe. I think now we can make... Oh, actually, we just needed the stick, so I didn't even need the rope yet. That's okay. It will get used for plenty of things as crafting proceeds on. Okay, now that we have that, okay, we need to get log and we need to get stone from the axe and the pick, respectively. So we will on the axe first. Go find some trees. Leave the palms alone for now, but we go over next to the stone. Makes sense, doesn't it? Fairly dark, so I will wait for the daytime. Welcome back to a day later in the game. Basically, just cut back a few of these guys with the axe, and that way I have a little opening space to the beach, and then let the stamina regrow. Took a full game cycle, so will be a lot of cutting in and out. But now we're chopping down a tree, which was half of that quest we looked at a moment ago. Pick them up. Hit the control, and picks everything in range up. So, the other stuff that's here as well, I guess. So that should now have taken care of that section. Let's see. Actually, I need more. I need 10 logs and 5 stone, it looks like. Okay. Cut down another tree, which is fine. We're also heading over towards sunflowers. It's a resource I know that we would like to start fairly early on, because with sunflowers you can craft the butter, which allows you to create lanterns with the basic workbench, which I think we will be getting the next level. Okay, let's see. Okay, good. That's done. So now we will take out the pick, turn around behind us, and bang on the stone for a little bit. And see what metal resource this is as well. Should be able to make nails from it either way. But we need, I think, 5 stone. And this is iron, looks like. Hopefully I get 5, I may not. Ooh, just enough, okay. You notice my stamina is down to 0, so now we will wait another day before we can do more activities. There will be food in the game, such as the banana and the coconut you see down here. They do gain a little bit over time. So I'll use that. That does help expedite, and I will be starting one of the earlier drinks is very good with that coffee. Keeps you going, go figure. So I'll be setting plots up for those fairly early on once we can advance to the next level. Let's see. First, the only thing we need to do now is dig 5 sand, 5 clay, and 5 soil, which we will be doing with our digging stick. Once we get our stamina back. So I'll bring you back then. Okay, stamina has refreshed. We've taken our digging stick out for our tool, and we'll dig up 5 soil. 1, 3, 4, 5. We needed 5 clay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then 5 sand from the beach. Three, and 5. Okay. So now we can go to our quest, and I think we got everything we need. Yes, we do. Oh, no, we don't. 5 more sands. Okay. Now we have what we need to get our next level. To the new quest. This is a cudgel, so a weapon. And coal smoker. So we can get coal, which is the other primary crafting resource. But we will get into that in the next episode. Until then, I'll do a bit more clearing out. And it will take some time. Pecking away at the resources. I'll clear this little section off, possibly in between. We'll sell. It does take a while to get this done. But, as always, you know, I can do this because I'm okay. The world's all wrong. It's just a matter of perspective. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.